Beneath the ocean, a shadow moves past, and the balance shifts in an instant. It uses speed to close distance, intelligence to apply pressure, and coordination to contain its target. Each movement is controlled, precise, and strong enough to unsettle even other predators. When the orca fully commits, which creature can truly hold its ground? The orca is an intelligent marine mammal that stands at the top of the ocean's food chain. Although often referred to as a whale, it is in fact the largest member of the dolphin family. Its strength lies not only in physical power, but also in highly precise coordination. Each pod develops its own hunting strategies and communication signals, passed through generations. In the cold expanse of the ocean, the orca stands as a symbol of intelligence and adaptability. In the deep, quiet ocean, a living monument holds its place. The blue whale, reaching up to about 110 feet in length and weighing more than 320,000 pounds, moves like a drifting island across the vast sea. In such an immense space, that scale can appear like an untouchable shield, protecting the powerful heart that steadily supports its entire body. Yet, in a world this wide, even that advantage does not always remain. From below, the shadows of orcas begin to form. They do not rush in. They keep their distance, observe closely, and slowly tighten into a flexible formation. Some maintain the direction of movement, while others move in from both sides, constantly adjusting position to apply pressure on the whale's swimming rhythm. Records from waters off Bremer Bay show that pursuits like this can last for more than an hour, with the intensity barely easing. The blue whale responds with powerful tail strikes, but the strength of a single animal struggles to break that coordinated ring. When one orca pulls back, another quickly replaces it. Under the pressure of the deep ocean, the balance gradually shifts toward strategy. Here, the one that controls the final rhythm is not always the largest, but the one that operates with greater precision. Across the open sea, dolphins have long been seen as symbols of speed and intelligence. Their streamlined bodies, bursts of more than 30 miles per hour, and rapid changes in direction make them stand out across the moving surface. They hold formation through refined sound signals, moving as if every distance has already been set. In the wild, they are both graceful and sharp, perceptive enough to match the rhythm of the sea. But in the Pacific, even a large dolphin pod, numbering nearly 1,200 individuals, cannot always keep control. When orcas appear, the balance shifts almost instantly. They deploy a pincer formation with precise coordination. One group maintains pressure from behind, forcing the dolphins to change direction repeatedly as the formation begins to stretch apart. The other group circles ahead, closing off the escape route. The moment one individual falls out of the shared shield, the advantage shifts immediately to the side with better organization. Inside the tightening ring, one well-timed move, delivering force measured in tens of thousands of pounds, is enough to send a dolphin surging out of the water in a burst of impact. That encounter shows that speed has never been an absolute advantage. Collective intelligence is what shapes the balance, and the orca stands as a master strategist. In the frozen ocean, each drifting ice floe appears like a fragile island, where seals use brief moments of rest after long journeys through dark water. Rising only a few feet above the surface, they seem safely beyond the reach of danger. But just below, the rhythm of the water begins to shift as dark, intelligent shapes move in quietly. The orcas begin with a carefully calculated technique known as wave washing. The pod forms a horizontal line, swimming in parallel with precise timing before diving together. The final tail strike sends up a wave nearly 10 feet high, pushing a large volume of water forward, shaking the icy platform, breaking its stability, and forcing the seal into the freezing sea, where a new order has already been set. This technique is not a sudden instinct, but a learned skill passed down through generations. Young orcas spend years closely following the pod to understand how to control the water with accuracy. It is a long process of discipline and repetition, showing that collective intelligence remains the most valuable legacy behind their lasting power across generations. Along the Patagonian coast, the sandy shore is not simply a place of rest, but a fragile boundary between calm and danger. Here, sea lions weighing hundreds of pounds lie close together, settling into stillness after hours of hunting in cold water. But farther offshore, the ocean's top hunters quietly study the tidal cycle with measured precision. When the tide reaches its peak, an orca suddenly surges to around 30 miles per hour, drawing energy from the waves to perform a technique known as intentional stranding. Rather than moving in blindly, it targets the sea lion's exposed position, using bite force measured in thousands of pounds to take control. One powerful twist of the body is enough to overwhelm the sea lion, before the orca uses the pull of the retreating surf to slide its massive 12,500-pound body back into the ocean. But Patagonia is not defined only by encounters at the shoreline. Farther offshore, where sea lions spread out to feed, a different kind of encounter takes shape. Under the guidance of an experienced female leader, young orcas learn to track direction, cut off retreat, and isolate one individual from the group. There, each pursuit is not only a search for food, but also a lesson in survival. In that way, the ocean belongs to those who are not only powerful, but also able to pass strategy from one generation to the next. Across the vast oceans of the southern hemisphere, the humpback whale stands as a symbol of enduring strength and strong protective instinct. With pectoral fins stretching up to about 20 feet, it carries a form that appears both immense and calm in the open sea. Yet even that steadiness is continually tested by the orca, a predator known for close coordination and sustained patience. In Australian waters, this is not simply an encounter, but a demanding trial of endurance. Rather than attacking the mother whale, which weighs many tons, the orcapod maintains a flexible formation, constantly adjusting position to isolate the calf. Most striking is the way it turns maternal instinct into a point of pressure. One orca may mirror the motion of lifting the calf toward the surface, the same movement the mother uses to help it breathe. Just a few inches of mistimed response can pull the young whale away from the protection of those massive pectoral fins. After hours of resisting constant pressure, once the mother begins to lose the ability to shield the calf, the balance shifts clearly in the pod's favor. Against that cold backdrop, with the fading echo of humpback song in the distance, the ocean reflects a harsh truth. In the process of survival, even those who reach out to protect can still fall behind by a single breath. The great white shark has long stood as a symbol of quiet strength in cold seas, reaching nearly 23 feet in length and delivering an estimated bite force of around 4,100 pounds of force. This predator is known for ambushes from below, rising with sudden speed to control seals near the surface. In a world defined by timing and precision, it has few true rivals. But today, the hunter finds itself under pressure. From below, Orcas appear and quickly tighten their formation. They do not rush in directly. Instead, they approach from blind angles, cutting off movement and forcing the shark out of rhythm. A single, well-timed impact can roll the shark over, placing it into a temporary state known as tonic immobility. For the orca, this is not a display of force, but a matter of survival. The shark's oil-rich liver provides a dense source of energy in cold waters. Here, the final advantage does not belong to sharper teeth, but to the one that turns collective intelligence into a decisive edge. That is why the orca is often seen as the true ruler of the ocean. The chase comes to a close, yet its presence continues to linger across the deep. The orca holds its place at the top through discipline, unity, and steady control. In the vast blue world, its presence alone is enough to slow the movement around it. If you want to see more intense encounters, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, because in the wild ocean, the highest ground belongs to the one that controls the rhythm of the hunt.